This is AMS TV and you are watching AMS English News, and here are today's top stories. Thousands of supporters of the Cockroach Janata Party gathered at Jantar Mantar in New Delhi on Monday and tried to march toward Parliament. Police said the march had no official permission and stopped the crowd with heavy barricades. During the protest, clashes broke out between police and demonstrators. Protest leaders claimed several people were injured in a police lathi charge, while Delhi police denied using unnecessary force. Some protesters crossed the barricades and reached near Parliament Police Station. CJP founder Abhijit Devke said the march would remain peaceful. Meanwhile, social activist Sonam Wangchuk continued his hunger strike and has set 3 conditions to end it. The first day of the monsoon session saw a noisy scene in Parliament. In the Rajya Sabha, Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge said students protesting at Jantar Mantar were lathi charged and their voices were being suppressed. Soon after, the House was adjourned. In the Lok Sabha, opposition MPs raised slogan over the NEET UG paper leak and other issues. They also carried posters and banners inside the House. The Lok Sabha worked for only 12 minutes before being adjourned till noon. Earlier, Prime Minister Narendra Modi appealed for healthy debate, saying a proactive monsoon session can be productive for the nation. A day before the monsoon session, an all-party meeting was held in Parliament's Annexi building and chaired by Defence Minister Rajnath Singh. Leaders from around 40 political parties attended the 3 hours discussion. However, opposition leaders staged a symbolic walkout during the meeting. They objected to the participation of a group of rebel lawmakers from the Trinamool Congress, arguing that the group has not yet received official recognition. Despite the disagreement, the meeting discussed parliamentary business and efforts to ensure a smooth functioning of the upcoming session. The United States has carried out airstrikes on Iran for the 9th consecutive night, further escalating tension in the Middle East. According to US Central Command, the attacks targeted military command center, air defense system, missile facilities and drone launch sites. Report from Iran said a fire broke out at a missile field near Tabriz following the strike. Meanwhile, a US soldier was reported killed in Iraq, adding to concern about the widening conflict. The latest development has increased fear of further instability in the region as both sides continue to exchange threat and military actions. Around 18,000 Indians living illegally in the United States could face deportation under stricter immigration measures. Reports say those facing removal may have limited opportunities to appeal or seek legal relief before being sent back. The issue has gained attention after images earlier showed Indian deportees being returned on US military aircraft under tight security measures. The Trump administration has continued its focus on illegal immigration and border enforcement. Indian authorities are monitoring the situation and coordinating with US officials. The development could affect thousands of Indian nationals living in the US without legal immigration status. Indian stock markets traded lower on Monday with the Sensex falling more than 500 points to around 77,600. The Nifty also slipped nearly 120 points and was trading near the 24,200 mark. Market pressure was mainly seen in private banking and real estate stocks, where investors book profit and reduce exposure. The decline comes amid cautious investor sentiments and mixed global market signals. Despite the fall, analysts say market participants are closely watching corporate earnings, economic data and global developments for further direction. Trading remained violent throughout the session. Spain have won the FIFA World Cup 2026 for the first time in 16 years, defeating defending champion Argentina 1-0 in a thrilling final in New York. The match remained goalless in regular time before Ferran Torres scored the winning goal in extra time. The victory gave Spain their second World Cup title, with their first triumph coming in 2010. Argentina fought hard throughout the match but could not find an equalizer. Spanish players and fans celebrated widely as the final whistle confirmed a historic victory and the return of Spain to the top of the world football. Monsoon clouds have covered nearly 70% of India, bringing hopes of widespread rainfall across the country. Weather officials have forecast good rains in more than 60% of the country, including northern, eastern and northeastern region until July 25th. In Uttar Pradesh, rising river levels have flooded several ghats in Varanasi and Prayagraj. Water has entered around 40 small temples near the Ganga river. Meanwhile, Rajasthan is witnessing intense heat after a break in monsoon activity with temperature crossing 41 degrees Celsius in some districts. The weather department has issued rain and thunder of storm alert for the several states. That's all for today's bulletin. We'll be back with more updates next time. Until then, this is Tamanna Rizvi signing off. Have a good day.